What's shaking, peepers? This is Sud over here with another action figure rundown. Today we're taking a look at Mezco's Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, so let's take a look at the box. Typically I don't, but this has got some pretty cool comic book art on it. So I love the big Spider-Man here, and then the comic book panels in the background there. Amazing Spider-Man logo on the bottom there. And then we got Amazing Spider-Man logo again with the writing. Again, some panels in the back. The back is exactly the same as the front, except the comic book panels are a little bit different. So that's kind of cool. On the top, you just have the Amazing Spider-Man written out. Again, comic book panels. And the bottom is a cool picture of Spider-Man and barcode and all that nonsense. Okay, well, we didn't come here to look at boxes. We came here to look at toys. So let's get this one out. Alright, so there we have him in his plastic coffin, as always with Mezco. Interesting that this is the smaller box with the black tray. Typically it's clear color. Let's get him out of there. Oh, one of the back pieces fell off. Oh, well, maybe that's a cue. We'll take a look at the bottom box here. So, here we have the two batteries for the light up features in the head, a stand, a rubber stand, I guess. Then the arm for the stand, as we always get with Mezco's, Spider-Man shield. So that's cool. Oh, little key there for turning the switch on for the light up head. And then we have all the web effects and cool little spider tracers, which I will not be taking out because I will lose them the second I pull them out. Another cool feature here is, which I will take out later, it's the crumpled up Spider-Man mask, which is kind of cool that you can hold. And then we get all the hands you'd ever need for a wall crawler, so that's pretty awesome. We'll go through those in a second too. And we have Spider-Man himself that we're going to pull out. There we go with the wall crawler. Pretty awesome. It comes with multiple head sculpts. Oh. That's the light up one I just talked about. Pete Parker. Classic head. This is definitely done in the ditko style, which is right up my alley. It's my favorite iteration of Spider-Man for sure. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy. A little closer so we can see him. Head sculpt on this is spectacular. Now I know here in the camera he's got a really vibrant kind of red, but it's a little bit more subdued. When we get into some comparisons, you can see Spider-Man logo on the back. Maybe a little small, but I think it works. The cloth goods are great. They did a great job of matching the plastic color and the overlay color. You can hardly tell the difference, which is I was really worried about in the promo shots with the hands. With this here piece being plastic and this is fabric. Again, really other than the wrist peg, there's not much deviation whatsoever. And the feet, again, same idea. This is all plastic. Looks good though. There's no issues with this. Articulation's pretty good. He do the splits. Fully rotating knees, so that's pretty cool. Ankle pivot is okay. Pretty good for Mezco, to be honest. wrist pegs, so you get all the motion in there. The arms, I'm not going to do any much more than that because I'm worried about this ripping and putting stress on that. It does have double jointed elbows. Again, does make me nervous. So we'll put those back right away. So again, does all the spidery things. The biggest thing here, which I'm not a big fan of, and I don't know if it's just my figure. Oh, actually, you know what? It just popped. That's not some too bad ab crunch. Honestly, like, that's fairly decent. Mine just kind of, with some moving around, got a little bit better. Which is great, because honestly, I love tight joints. I'm not a big fan of a loose apparatus there, you know what I mean? Anyways, with Mezco, those of you that are familiar with the line knows that their big calling card is not only just the soft goods, but it's also the multiple accessories that you get. So you get this cool Peter Parker from the comic books, because this is how they used to do it, to show everybody that he is not just Peter Parker, he is Spider-Man. So I always love that. The comic book's pretty cool. The glass actually has a lens in the eyeglass there. Pretty cool. Get your classic Peter Parker head. Oh, that's not doing a very good job showing that at all. That's cool. Likeness is really great. Don't worry, they did supply you with the eyeglasses so we get Geeky Parker. So that's cool. And then we get an initial Spider-Man head sculpt, which is really, really classic, which is cool. And this is the light-up head sculpt, which is fairly similar to the one that's on him now, but does have a light-up feature there. You can see the switch. I won't put the batteries in and light it up. There's lots of other videos that have done that. I just don't want the batteries to leak inside his head, so I will keep that as is. Comes with the little gizmo for tracing the spider tracers. So those little spiders I showed you in the beginning of the video, he'd throw them on a villain and then use this as a way to track his little homing beacon spider tracers. So that's pretty cool. And then, you know, can't have Spider-Man without camera, so he could take a picture and sell him to J. Jonah Jameson. And then they do come with straps. You can plug in there. Pretty cool idea, actually. Like, put them in there. Such. I think it goes that way. Yeah. And then right the other one. Of course, I screwed it up, put it on backwards, but shouldn't matter too much. No, it doesn't. Pretty much the same. Oh. Looks pretty cool. They give you an extra strap just in case you break one or lose it. One of the coolest features here. So, you know, you can put this on his stand that I showed you in the beginning. And you can have the classic, you know, comic book shot with like that. Yeah, so you know the panels where the spider sense is tingling. It's pretty cool. They really think of everything when they offer all of these. You get the cool web backpack, you know. Spider-Man needs a place to store his clothes when he's making change on the fly. And then you have the parachute here, which we'll take a look at in a second. It comes with basically all the web accessories that you'd ever want, for the most part. Like, he's got this big long one here that I can't even fit in the camera, it's so long. So that's really cool. So it's basically a web lasso with an open end, so you can wrap that around him. Then a web line. Again, pretty cool. And then it comes with even a shorter web. Again, pretty cool. So that's awesome. And then the hands. Give this man a hand. Well, give him lots of them because he's got lots. Look at that. All the hands you'd ever need. You know, he's got whipping hands. He's got finger hands. He's got splayed hands. He's got holding hands for the newspaper. They look like trigger hands, but kind of open splayed hands, a little bit closed grip. Wall crawling hands, relaxed hands, and then your grabbing hands. So all the hands you could ever want, and that's what you get with Mezco, right? Mezco always gives you all the goodies, so that's good. These are the spider tracers, a little bit closer up. I'm not going to take them again out because I told you I'll lose them. So here you have the web parachute, which is cool, really cool. So this here goes like this. I'll try not to screw it up like I did the camera. How do we do this? Like that. And then like freaking chimpanzee here. There we go. There you go. Look at that. Didn't screw it up. So that's cool. Right. So idea is take Spidey, stick him in there. Well, maybe not that way. Stick him in there like this, I guess. That's not, well, I should go like this. Yeah. Maybe not. But get the idea. Right? He's probably going to sit in it like that and hold it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, put him back. So that's it there for the accessories. Well, no, that's totally lie. This one here is a little bit different. Like, you get your classic Mezco stand, which is cool. Best stands in the biz. But you also get this cool Spider-Man logo, rubbery. This one here is kind of makes... Well, Spider-Man used to have a light in his belt where he could sign his logo on the wall. And this looks exactly like that. So he could use this as a stand for him, so he could just stand on the logo. Just kind of cool, kind of neat. I used to hate taking the pegs out of the stands that they actually come with because, again, you lose them. And then you can never go back to where it was. And, yeah, well, it is what it is. But anyways, here we go. Spider-Man. Let's do some size comparison. Oh, actually, I missed one accessory. This is one of the coolest ones here, right? So this is crumpled Spider-Man. So you can put his Peter Parker head on it, and he can actually be holding his mask. It's one of those many hands that he comes with. Let's do some size comparison. So first off, we should compare him to the original. I still think this holds up. I know a lot of people had issues with their costumes, but mine's fine. And not to me speaking, that's all that matters. So there you go. And then we'll compare him to the Amazing Spider-Man. This one here is on from the 3-pack, from the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. He actually scares pretty good with him. They're almost the same height. Mezco's head's a little bit bigger. His head's smaller. I do think that Hasbro head, Marvel Legends, scale's a little bit small. I would like it a little bit bigger. He kind of has a pinhead a little bit. But perfect sizing. This is more of an adult Peter Parker. And this is more of his teenage first appearance Ditko style Spider-Man. So we'll put him back. And then actually compare him to the Renew Your Vows, which Many say is their favorite Spider-Man. I don't care for him too much. I think he's way too big in terms of scaling. It was the big issue I had with the Mezco one. He scaled a little bit too big. I loved him, the original. Don't get me wrong, I still do. Movie Vaz was just a little bit too big. He was on the same scale as Captain America, and Spider-Man never should have been that big. Not to mention, he's got massive feet, but so does his Mezco counterpart. So, yeah. All in all, you can never have too many Spider-Men, so move him out of there. Compare him to Spider-Man 99. 2099. Which, this disco version would never have come in contact with him. Also compare him to the classic Mezco. When I don't know if you've seen my other video with the best Spider-Man 2022, which is basically the year of the Spider-Man. Pretty cool there. When did it? Yeah, so they look all good together. This Mafex, Spider-Man, he might have to take a back seat now to this one. This new Mezco Spider-Man with its ditko style, Migo vibes. It's probably my favorite Spider-Man. This one here is close second, but this here is amazing. Nostalgia vibes. I had that Migo Spider-Man back in the day. I broke his leg. Didn't matter. I glued it back 1,000 times. I loved it. I played with it all the time. He was fantastic. So this is great. This is really, really awesome. And it brings back all those vibes. Forgot to show the shield. It's a really cool web shield. It's got the handles in there so you can grip it. Pretty cool. Alright, well, that's another video from Sudaba. Another action figure. That's another action figure rundown by Sudaba. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my channel, if you like my videos. For all those who've watched, thank you very much, and take it easy.